How does it feel to be a gold medalist again for the second time in Glasgow in the space of 12 years at a Commonwealth Games?
Pretty wild experience, that's for sure. No, thank you for having me. But it was, like last night was pretty crazy. There was a lot of rain, a lot of flooding, and a lot of challenges to get that win. But I'm really, really proud to do that. And I think it's been such a full circle experience to be able to do that both times in Glasgow. And so, I had a ball last night. And so, definitely doing 18-year-old myself proud.
You touched on the challenges. Like, it was for people that were watching it back home. We were in the stands, covering it, but you were the one out there, and you were just telling me a moment ago it was absolutely freezing for you athletes trying to stay warm, and then as you were jumping onto the high jump mat, it was soaking you every time. But just run me through how mentally challenging that was, because you actually got sent off at one point for an hour as well.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, and especially like a high jump mat is essentially like a giant sponge, and so anytime you land on it you just are saturated. And so then even like with the rain being absolute downpours, it was quite a challenge to keep yourself dry and all your possessions dry. And so I was constantly changing my clothes or constantly trying to keep myself warm. But even like I've had a number of like stress fractures and fractures in my feet, and so I actually have a lot of issues in keeping my feet warm and knowing where I'm putting my feet, which is quite important in my event. And so, not an easy night in the office, but it was also kind of like, it's not every day you get to wear the green and gold. And so I was very honoured to be able to be out there and just, we were told, okay, go again, have a crack again. And it's like, okay, let's see how we go. And just take one jump at a time, and very thrilled to come away with the result that I did.
A clearance of 1.69 got you the gold in the end. Nicola obviously getting a silver as well. I feel like as Australians we feel absolutely so privileged to have sat back over such a long time and watched the two of you, absolutely incredible athletes, female athletes, going toe-to-toe on so many occasions.
Exactly.
We had another instalment of it last night. But can you just tell me how much you're great rivals, but also, respected peers as well? Because I saw when the result happened, you had shared a beautiful moment with a great hug as well.
Yeah, we've been competing against each other for a very long time. We're the same age, and I think we've been competing against each other since the age of 12. And I think someone was talking about how as a number of head-to-heads, we've won 29 and 29 and equaled once, and so it's even Stevens at the moment, which is pretty wild to have that as a statistic. And so no, it's been a wonderful thing, and I think it's beautiful to see athletics, and especially high jumping. Nicola and I are taking Australia and high jumping into the world, and we're kind of showing everyone that what we can do. And I think that we definitely push each other to another level. And so and like last night was a showcase of that. It was definitely, seesawing who could win, and then, so wouldn't be able to do what I could do without her pushing me along the way. And then, I would say vice versa in other ways, but, yeah.
Eleanor, well, congratulations. Thanks for staying around, and a gold medalist once again. That's another one of the many gold medals that we're collecting here in Glasgow. Still a long week to come ahead.